What is up, everybody? It is Jamie here with the Absolute Basketball Experience. Today's guest, we have Carlos Dotson talk about his incredible journey from not making his high school team to not being recruited to JUCO to transformation to being a double-double all Division I, all SoCon level player at Western Carolina. It's a great story. We talk about his journey, his path, how he goes from this one player that nobody wanted coming out of high school to now going pro, signing money, playing basketball overseas. Great story, great kid. Very excited about you guys listening to this story. Before we get into it, though, I ask that you subscribe to the channel, please. I ask that you go ahead and click the bell so that you get the notifications when new interviews come up. We're having them every day. And please leave in the comments who you want to hear from next. What you like? Do you like the coaches? What coaches you like to hear from? Do you like the players? What players you'd like to hear from, et cetera, et cetera. So please leave in the comments the name of who you'd like to hear from next from us. But without further ado, here is Carlos Dotson, Western Carolina grad, future pro overseas, on the Absolute Basketball Experience with Jamie Shaw. Thank you. What's up, everybody? It's Jamie Shaw here with the Absolute Basketball Experience. I am joined today with Western Carolina graduate Carlos Dotson. Carlos, how you doing today?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, man. Just sitting here chilling.
Absolutely. How's the quarantine treating you, man? What have you been up to? What are you how you passing your days?
Really, I just been running, like just go run, do a little quick run, and watch movies and play the game. I do my homework.
Are you down in Spartanburg now, or are you still up in?
Yeah, I'm in Spartanburg right now.
I got you. Yeah, I guess everybody shut down the campus and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
How are you? I mean, like, how are you passing your days, man? I mean, this thing's boring. Every single day is the same thing. You can't.
Really playing the game. I mean, the other night I started watching old NBA finals. I watched Jordan versus Jazz. I watched LeBron versus Spurs.
Nice.
I was watching a bunch of different old basketball games.
You checking out the horse game on TV and all that stuff?
Yeah, I checked that out. It was kind of boring, though. I had to get off.
I gave it 3 minutes. I'm like, nah, man, this ain't it.
yeah, that was boring. They started shooting free throws and all that.
All right, let's jump right into it real quick for some questions and stuff. Starting off with your high school career, despite averaging a double-double and being named All-State, you ended up going D2 to Anderson University out of high school. Why do you think that was, despite all the success you had, especially later in your career?
Man, because I'm an undersized big, and I guess teams thought I couldn't play at the Division I level, and that's all I could think of. Because the numbers was there. I averaged a double-double, All-State, all the accolades. So I guess it was because I was undersized.
I got you.
Or I wasn't skilled enough.
And then moving from Dorman, moving from Anderson, you went to Central Florida Community College, where you really seemed to come into your own. 13.9 points, 7.8 boards, 60% field goal. What was your JUCO experience like?
Nah, it was a good experience. Like, I mean, it'll make you work hard, like, because that's like your last chance. When you go JUCO, that's like your last chance. If you don't eat at JUCO, it's really nothing else you can do after that. You might have to give up basketball.
Yeah,
and our coach, like, crazy.
And then, Anderson, you played 4 games, averaged 2 points, and then you go to JUCO and you have that career, that year that you had. What was it, in your opinion, that you think clicked for you during that year?
Really, the weight loss. I lost 50 pounds when I got to JUCO.
Mm-hmm. And how'd you do that? What were you doing? How'd you do that? And what inspired you to do it?
Oh, my Elijah Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seen me play pickup when I was like heavy. And he was like, bro, if you lose weight, you're going to be D1. So he started putting me on meal plans. I started just eating like chicken and rice and like running every day, and it shedded fast.
Yeah. And then going from 2 points a game again at Anderson to 15.5 and 9.7 as a, senior at Western Carolina. Did you ever have any doubt? Did you ever go through any type of doubt as to how good you were?
Yeah. Because like my early years in college, I wasn't, like my freshman year, I wasn't really serious with basketball. I was just like, I got to college and just wanted to enjoy college.
Mm-hmm.
So then when I left Anderson, that's when I went to JUCO, it was nothing, like no partying, nothing. Like,
yeah.
Just straight business. And I just changed my whole mindset.
And like you said earlier,
It's not gonna be right.
Yeah, no doubt. Like you said earlier, at the JUCO level, it's either feast or famine. It's either you make it or you don't, and you have to have your own kind of push yourself.
Yeah.
Um, so you're an unbelievable rebounder. You turned yourself into an unbelievable rebounder. Charles Barkley famously said, "There's no technique in being a great rebounder. Just go get the damn ball." Um, what makes you such a good rebounder?
I guess like my body, because everybody taller than me, but I carve out a lot of space down there, and I just go get it. Like if I get my hands on it, it's mine. I don't care if you're 7 foot, 16, it don't matter.
Absolutely. And do you agree with Charles? I mean, is there technique in rebounding, or is it more so a
Nah,
heart
you just got it.
determination?
It's just your heart.
Yeah.
It's how much you want it. Whoever wanted the most can go get it.
Over the last couple of years, the Southern Conference has become one of the premier mid-major conferences, especially in this region. What was it like playing in that conference?
It was tough. It was a lot of great competition every year. I mean, every game it was a great competition, especially all the bigs, all the guards. It was loaded. Like I say, like this ETSU team that we played this year, it was better than every high major we played against.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, the top half of that league, every team is good, can beat any other team, and they all have players.
Yeah,
Um,
loaded. ETSU was loaded. UNCG was loaded.
no doubt. And y'all had a good season.
Yeah, pretty good.
Um,
19 man, I think.
and once you saw the success that you were having at that level, how did that help your psyche? How did that help you continue to succeed and work hard?
Really just knowing that, like, if I continue to be successful, I can make a lot of money playing this game, take care of my family.
No doubt. In my interactions with Mark Prosser, he's an incredibly funny, charismatic guy.
Yeah.
The success that he's had in turning the program around kind of speaks for itself. But what was it like playing for Mark?
It was great. Man, I've been knowing him since high school, so it was great. And he was like positive. He like positive at all times. Like even like my junior year, we won 7 games. He came right in like, yeah, we still can win this. We still can win this conference, y'all.
Yeah.
Tournament conference. Like he was positive all the time.
And what's your relationship like with him, both as a mentor, as a coach, and maybe even as a friend?
I mean, it's a real strong relationship. It's like kind of like me and Coach Ryan, because me and Coach Ryan still talk almost every day.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Coach Prosser. I mean,
And
I
how,
respect him a lot. He took a chance on me. Like even when he called me like right after his press conference at Western and was like, "Let's go."
yeah. And then I guess with the process coming out of the JUCO system, how did that recruiting process go for you, and how was it kind of different? And then what was it about Western Carolina that was like, this is where I want to be?
Oh yeah, it was. I mean, it was a lot different from coming out of high school because I ain't have no D1s hit me up, and like out of JUCO, I had 20 Division I offers, so it was hard to pick.
Yeah.
At first, I had my final 3 at first was Western wasn't even in it because Coach Prosser wasn't there.
Yeah.
Well, it was final 2. It was just Radford and FAU, and I didn't know where I want to go between them two. I wanted to go to like they coached didn't want to offer me, but Coach Prosser on that staff, and he was like talking to me. I guess he was trying to get them to pull it.
Yeah.
So as soon as he left, he called me, and I was like, I mean, it really wasn't even Western. Western a great school though, but it was just Coach Prosser.
No doubt. No, he's an unbelievable guy. So, you coming in, you were all, I guess, all conference in the SoCon, 15-9, almost a double-double. What's next for you?
Really the professional level, hopefully play overseas next year. I will play overseas next year. I just signed with an agent, so we're just waiting on this Corona stuff to clear up.
Absolutely. And then kind of, furthering that, you're signed with the agent playing overseas. What's a typical day look like right now when you're getting ready to go for those tryouts or to go play overseas? What's a typical day look like for you?
Like without quarantine?
Yeah, no, with the quarantine.
Oh, with the quarantine?
Yeah.
Man, I can't hoop because there's no like goals and none of that. So really just running. I run miles. I run miles like almost every day.
Yeah. And what type of feedback are you getting from over there? I mean, do you know any ideas to direction the country that you're going to be in or any of that type of stuff?
No, I don't know that right now because it's still kind of early because they still trying to figure out if they're going to like when they see them be getting back started and stuff.
Yeah.
But hopefully, like Spain or Italy. I want to go there. I ain't never been out of the country before, so.
No doubt it's gonna be fun. If I would have told you, back in 2014 when you were at Dorman High School, that you were going to be an all conference type guy at the Division I level and go play overseas and make money playing basketball to help your family and stuff, what would you have said?
I would have probably told you you was lying.
I think that your journey has been unbelievable, and I think it's an inspiration. There's a lot of kids, especially in the state of South Carolina, who might be not think that they're as good as they are. But I think what you've done that's amazing is that you bet on yourself. You went to JUCO, you worked your ass off, you got to where you're at, you went to Division I and continued to work, and now you positioned yourself to make money doing that. I think that's an unbelievable inspiration to kids and a great story to these kids moving forward.
Fact. That's fact. It's just like no matter what anybody say, just like keep going. They can't take nothing from you. Like only you know what you can do.
No, absolutely, absolutely. Is there anything that you want to say to any Western Carolina fans or Coach Prosser listening to this right now?
Well, I'm gonna miss y'all next year, man. Wish I had one more year.
And how about to any overseas people that are listening or anything like that? Is there anything that they want to say to get to know who Carlos Dotson is and who they would be investing in?
I'm a good character guy. I'm gonna play hard and be respectful.
That's awesome. Carlos, it's been an unbelievable watching you. I remember you back in high school, watching your journey, following you all the way through and to where you're at right now. It's been inspiring and great to watch.
And I appreciate that.
Absolutely. And I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate it. Let's stay in touch. Want to keep following you and keep having a long, successful journey moving forward and all that kind of stuff.
Yes, sir. I got you.
Absolutely. For Carlos Dotson, I am Jamie Shaw on the Absolute Basketball Experience. Thank you guys very much. And there you have it. Carlos Dotson on the Absolute Basketball Experience with Jamie Shaw. What a great story. Thank you so much to Carlos for coming on. I hope that this motivates. I hope this story resonates with the players that are listening here today. Thank you, Carlos, for coming in, being honest, and talking about it all with us. Great conversation, great stuff. Before we leave here, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed the interview, please be sure to share the interview across your platforms as well. That would be great. But until next time, I'm Jamie Shaw on the Absolute Basketball Experience. Thank you very much.